Hey everyone, I'm Mitchell.
And I'm Amanda.
And you're listening to the Happily Everett After podcast. Welcome back everyone to another episode 8 here at the Happily Everett After podcast. Today's going to be another fun one, as if none of them were before, but this one's going to be really fun. You know why?
Why?
Because we get to talk Disney again today.
Wow, shocker.
So, before we get started, I just want to welcome you guys back. Thanks for listening to us. If you're listening on YouTube, hey over there, and make sure you subscribe.
Hey over there.
Hey over there. It's like the other side of the room. But you guys are still showing out strong on YouTube, so we appreciate that. But make sure you're subscribed. That way you get all of our episodes that come out. You never miss those. Plus, we have a lot of other fun videos out there. We still have our Disney series coming out. We'll have some trip planning videos coming out in probably a couple of weeks. Of course, all the fun stuff we do is on YouTube as well. And if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, thank you. And of course, we always love 5-star reviews. So if you're on Apple Podcasts, just go ahead and leave a 5-star and a comment. You know, something nice, not too mean. At least not to me. You can be mean to Amanda.
No, you can't. I'm going through it as it is.
But we would really appreciate it. It just helps everything out. So, also, as always, in the show notes, you can find all of our social media links. We are on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, of course, like we said, and then there's a link tree there as well, where you can find all those links, and then some Amazon stuff. But most importantly, you can find a link to our Patreon page. And if you want to support us even more, this is where you can go. I think we've mentioned in the past, but if not, or if you haven't heard it, this might be the first time. Patreon is a site where you can go and support everything we do. And we do little bonus stuff over there. Like we have a chat and we have weekly Patreon bonus shows. And all that's just for $1. So if you want to help us out and support what we're doing and also join our community, talk with us and just talk whatever. And of course, get a little extra bonus content. Join us over there.
Can you tell us about the tiers?
Oh, yes. We do have 2 tiers. The first tier is our just our bonus episode tier, which means every week you're going to get a new bonus show from us. Last week we talked the Muppets. And
yeah, we did. Muppet Vision 3D, yeah.
Yep, and just some of our thoughts on the move over to Sunset Rock Roller Coaster. And then if you go up to the 5-star tier, those are the only 2 we have right now. You get the bonus show and you get the chat room with us as well. So a lot of cool stuff. But we were just talking, we're working on some stuff with our Patreon as well, like some merch and just some other little things.
Yeah, we've been thinking of some cool things to do, like different things to send out for like the different tiers when you join.
Yeah. We got a couple ideas that we really
working
like.
On
so
some
we're
things.
just finalizing those and we'll announce those soon. But first we got to get to the baby. That'll be the first thing.
Yeah.
We're officially
8 days away.
8 days away.
Did you hear my stutter? Did you hear how scary that is?
It's really crazy. It's coming up so fast. I mean, it's like every day the anxiety increases.
Yeah, because like every day I'm closer to 40 weeks. And then on my 40th week is my induction.
Yeah.
So it's like she could come now, anytime between now and then.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It is really crazy. And we're trying to do everything we can to prepare.
I think we're prepared completely physically.
Yeah.
Besides having my parents here.
Yeah.
And then I don't think there's any preparation you can mentally do.
Oh, I'm glad you said that because I was curious how you're going to continue.
I mean, like a few things. I mean, are you done with your Patreon thing?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Just that's it.
Yeah. Like a few things like, I mean, I guess like physical would be like what to pack in your hospital bag first versus second time and everything like that. But like, I was talking to my sister a lot today. We were talking about like different options of like induction and all that sort of stuff. So just like knowing what I liked, knowing what I didn't like last time, like knowing how to prepare for the epidural. But like, I guess you can like assume how to prepare for something like that and like the different like types of like inductions on the different methods, but like you don't know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
Or like how quickly things are going to progress or how slow they're going to go, or like, so I was talking to her today a lot about like different options and like what to say no to this time and what to be like, hey, can we do something else besides X, Y, and Z? I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
That second step.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we could do something else besides that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just feel like those are the only things that like you can kind of mentally prepare for.
Yeah.
Before we got on here, we were just talking about like different ways to distract me during the epidural because I had a really hard time last time with it. And it was like really quick. Well, it wasn't quick, but they like got us set up so quick that we didn't have time to like
to
pull up a video on a phone or put on music, or like Mitchell poor thing, didn't even have time to like think of something to distract me. Like it
was quick.
They just went into it and it was long. And they had to place it 2 times and it was very painful and it didn't work in the end. Anyway, that's my epidural story.
And you can go on YouTube and we actually talk a little bit about that in some of our post-pregnancy videos.
Yeah.
We did a whole series with Jackson. We haven't done it with this baby.
No.
And we're not going to. We're going to do a little
I think we'll do something
video.
in the hospital.
Yeah. Yeah, and maybe some stuff for TikTok as well.
Yeah.
Over there. So yeah.
We did think about a what's in your hospital bag video.
Yeah, so we should get on that.
Probably do that. Yeah, I know, before we use everything. I have seen some people do it in the hospital.
I was about to say that's probably
because this isn't my first kid. I don't know like how I think that the induction process will be quicker.
Yeah.
She's also like going to be 3 weeks more baked than Jackson was. So like he was not ready and I feel like she could drop out of me at any second now. So, like, I just don't know how quick it's going to go. Because I think that was the hardest thing with Jack was he was sitting so high up still. He wasn't ready.
Yeah, I think she's ready.
I think
she's just
ready.
not fully ready.
So, like, I don't think, hopefully, I don't think it'll be that long of a process. So I don't think we'll have that much downtime. So I don't know. We probably should do it soon.
You probably should.
For, like,
or maybe we
TikTok.
just do it now and then we can, if we have time in the hospital, we can redo it if we feel like we want to. So.
Yeah, I just like, I hate to unpack my bag to like show everything because Mitchell packed it. Well, we had like the stuff out on the bed and so he like put it in the suitcase and then I hated the way it was packed. So I went in and repacked it again.
She literally will go out. I'm not even joking. She's asked to get organizer bins, basically, not heavy plastic, but like cloth stuff. That's actually really cool. But
the packing cubes.
She wants packing cubes. I was like, you're literally adding more weight and more stuff.
Yeah. But like, they
just
could
to
also use them for Disney too. I really want to get those kids ones that they have from Target for Jackson for this Disney trip.
Yeah.
But shame, you're not letting him bring his Mickey Mouse suitcase.
Here we go
So he can't. He's not going to need his own packing cubes because he's going to be...
Listen.
He's not going to have his own suitcase.
Do I want to spend $40 right now just to let him wheel around his Mickey Mouse suitcase?
Yes. The obvious answer.
No, not on this trip.
Well, how much did you spend on the suitcase to begin with? He's only got to use it like once.
I don't know. I might change my mind once we start
he's
getting
gonna be really I'm not like trying to make you feel bad, but like he loves his Mickey suitcase. Like when he saw the bags out for like the hospital bag stuff, because we're using like a carry-on suitcase for it, he was like, and my Mickey suitcase.
Yeah.
And like little does he know he's not even gonna be able to use it to go to Disney.
I don't know.
Poor boy. I mean, it is small though. Like it's smaller
perfect for him, but
yeah, it's smaller than a regular like carry-on suitcase. So like even with his stuff, it'll just fit his clothes, but it won't fit anything else. Like it won't fit any toiletries, obviously won't fit any stuffies or like blankets or anything. Like one time we packed his life vest in it for swimming, didn't fit that. So like it's small and his clothes are just getting bigger and bigger because he's growing. So like it's not really that useful, but it's really sweet to see him roll it around.
It is. He gets so excited.
He does love it.
I don't know. We'll probably have to come back to this idea.
Yeah.
Because now you make me feel worse.
I'm sorry.
Thanks.
He does really love it, though.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot to get prepared for. So
yeah.
A lot to get prepared for. That's kind of what has been going on really with us is just, it's like every day it's hard to focus on doing fun stuff or like really doing anything because it's, I don't know, and maybe you guys feel this way, but sometimes when you have anxiety about something or you're anticipating something, it blocks everything else out because all you're doing is sitting there just waiting for it. So it's like, oh, should we go out? And it's like, I don't know. I don't really feel like going out. I don't feel like doing this.
Yeah, it's not put like a damper on our moods, but like we definitely feel like more like homebound, but like for no reason, right? Because like we're so close to the hospital anyway.
Literally, other than just our own thinking.
It's just I don't know, like it's because with Jackson, I was 37 weeks and one day when they called me and was like, hey, you need to be induced tomorrow. So we didn't have time to be like, oh, we're like full term and now we're just sitting here waiting. Like, but with her, we are.
Yeah.
And we're just sitting here waiting.
Yeah.
And it just keeps going longer and longer and longer. And which is fine. But my biggest issue is not having my parents here.
I agree.
So like my dad is going to watch Jackson. My mom is going to come in and like swap out being a support person with you. And like not having them here right now and having them be a 12-hour drive away is like really nerve-wracking. Yeah.
I think if they were here right now, we would be
I wouldn't
fully
care.
ready. Yeah. And we'd probably be begging.
Oh yeah.
Just to not, and it sounds bad to get it done. Get in, grab that iguanodon and get out.
Get out. Yeah.
That's like our go-to line.
I know.
It's going to be sad when that goes.
I know.
I just totally took a left turn there.
That's
but
okay.
yeah, so that's just kind of like how things been going. So
we've literally just been like sitting here at night and like talking about like, oh, well, I'm just like, I feel like I can't do anything because I'm just so like anxious. Like I feel like I can't like think of anything because I'm just like, all we can think about is like, when is this going to happen? And how is it going to happen? Like, is she going to wait until our induction date? Is my water going to break? Like, am I going to have cramps? Like, do we have to go in? Like, what's going to happen?
I know.
It's totally unexpected and totally different for us.
We're just sitting here waiting.
I know. It's crazy. It's really weird because there's like nothing physical that we can do. So we're just like sitting.
Yeah. It's
a lot.
We're almost there.
We're almost there.
Almost there. So what else has been going on in your world? I mean, we have been doing some fun stuff. Like, it's not just sitting around at the house. There's been some other things going on. So what would you like to share?
We could talk about Safety City. I think that's what I'd like to talk about first.
Go for it, because this was you and Jackson. I was
we went with our friends. And Safety City, the best way I could describe it, it's like a miniature city built for kids. I say city in like small scale.
Facade.
They're facade buildings, but it's definitely like Knoxville. Like they have like the Sun Sphere from the World's Fair. They have like a little Shoney's. They have a little police department, a little like library, but they're all like facade buildings. The main point of it is to get on your bike or your scooter or whatever you want to ride and follow the rules of the road, which is really cool. So they have like stop signs and stoplights. They have a little car wash that runs with water in the summer, so you can like
go
cool. through it and get wet.
Well, quick. Was it on? Did he go through it?
It was on. He went through it, but like went to the side so he didn't get wet.
What?
Yeah.
Wow, that's not my kid.
It wasn't that hot that day.
Okay. Sorry, continue. That's awesome.
Yeah, but it was good. They had sidewalks, mostly like the street. It's like confusing, right? Because you're supposed to go on the street, but if like Jackson was going a little slower on his bike, so I was like, do we go on the sidewalk to like not be in the way? But like not a lot of people were walking on the sidewalk, but like I just kind of felt bad whenever we did come across someone who was walking there. Oh, they also had a tiny Neyland Stadium.
Yeah, you showed me really a picture of that with Jackson.
Yeah, it actually was
really
not tiny. It was kind of big.
We'll have to actually post that picture.
Yeah.
So we'll post it over on Patreon.
Yeah, it was really cute.
Yeah.
So we went with our friends. They had like a little gazebo area we sat under, ate some lunch, and then we left the city part of Safety City and we went to the park, which is just like a little playground. And then we left there and we went to go get ice cream. So it was a really good day. Oh, and Safety City is free. If you're in the Knoxville area, it is free. I have heard so much about it, but we never went. So it's only open during the summer, I think very specific hours. And then it's open for like Christmas break. Again, cold. Really busy, I've heard. but they decorate everything.
A la Osborne Lights.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. I'm going to pick a facade and I'm going to decorate it this year. And join the committee over there.
I know. It is really cute, though. It's really nice. You have to sign a waiver when you get in, but the whole thing is free.
Yeah.
So it's really cool.
It's not like just a walk up, go inside and do your thing. It's protected, which is great. It's protected.
Yeah. You have to like walk through like a building, sign the waiver, like do the whole thing first. And then they had like a little snow cone truck kind of. And then they also, like, sometimes they have cops there with, like, real cop cars. Sometimes they have, like, an ambulance there for, like, kids to, like, hop in and check out and everything. So, like, super educational. I don't know this. I would assume it's funded by the city.
Yeah, it seems like it. The way, with it being free, it seems like it's some kind of
like a city thing.
Yeah.
And then I also heard that they take grade school kids there to teach them about the rules of the road.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I think that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
So Safety City was fun.
Knoxville, if you bring a kid and maybe you're traveling for some reason, you can stop by and do something fun like that. I think that's really awesome.
Yeah, it was really good.
What else? Anything else?
One of my favorite new things is going to Swig.
Yeah, so we've posted TikToks about this. We go to Swig. There's a new, if you don't know what Swig is, it's basically a dirty soda shop. And if you don't know what dirty soda is, which I never knew what dirty soda is, it's basically like, I would just say
it's
cream
basically
in a soda.
It's like soda with flavors, fruits, and creams.
Yeah.
So like that's like how like they say like you can customize it on the Swig website. So pick your soda, your flavors, fruits, and creams.
Yeah. It's great. They have almost every, I don't want to say every soda flavor. They have your standard, your Coke, Diet Coke,
Dr.
Pepsi,
Pepper.
Or
no,
not Pepsi.
not
Why
Pepsi.
not say Pepsi? Yes.
Coke Zero.
Yep.
Oh,
Mountain Dew.
wait. They do have Pepsi.
Oh, they do have Pepsi.
And Mountain Dew.
That's hilarious.
And Sprite.
I was right. Yeah. And what else? Do you have the flavors pulled up?
Yeah. And then they
Okay.
also do like lemonade, root beer, Fresca.
The one thing they're missing there is cream soda.
Yeah, I agree.
And I only say it because they have basically their version of butterbeer, and it's so close to like a butterbeer, but they use root beer as the base, which makes it very like bubblegum flavor to me. It just tastes like, like the root beer base.
Right.
And if you had the cream soda, I really think that would be a
I wonder
game
if it would be
changer.
better if you did something like instead of the root beer, if you did just like Coke.
I did do Coke once.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. It was
it
like
better?
the second time we went. It was better, but it didn't taste. It tastes less like a butterbeer, but it was still really good. So
besides the dirty sodas, they do revivers, which are like energy mixed drinks, kind of. So like Reviver energy, flavors, fruits, and creams. And then they do refreshers, which are water based. So water, fruits, flavors, and creams. They have sweet teas. Oh, I didn't know they did sweet tea. Sweet tea, flavors, fruits, and creams. That's kind of interesting, actually.
that is interesting, yeah.
They have ice pops, which they call cream pops. They have pretzel bites.
We gotta try the pretzel bites.
I know.
As big Auntie Anne fans we gotta try theirs.
I know. Then they have like some cookies, chocolate chip cookies, and then hot chocolate, frozen hot chocolate, and then create your own.
Okay. Interesting. So, because there's some things on there I never knew they even had. Because I usually go in, I just get a butter beer.
Yeah.
But tonight I switched it up. I got the Texas Tab, which was...
Is this the first different drink that you've ever gotten there?
It is. So I usually I usually just do the butter beer because it's so delicious.
Okay, so the buttery beer is... I need to find it. Just sitting here scrolling. Root beer, butterscotch, and vanilla cream.
So it's so close.
Yeah.
So close. And it's so delicious. And I just want to mention the prices for these drinks are great.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
They're honestly comparable to Sonic prices.
Usually in like the $2-3 range.
Yeah, which isn't bad. They have like really big options as well. But yeah, this is the first time I got the Texas Tab, which was Dr. Pepper, vanilla, and coconut cream. and it was really good. There was a Dr. You mocked me for this earlier, but there was this Dr. Pepper and like coconut that came out like a couple of months ago, and it tastes just like that. It was so delicious. What did you get tonight?
Tonight I got a Waikiki, which is supposed to be Coke, pineapple, and coconut cream, but I got it with Diet Coke instead. It was very good.
Yeah.
But last time I've had the what was it?
Was it Pink Lady?
Princess. Was it Princess Peach? Yeah, it was Princess Peach.
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper, peach, and coconut cream, which Mitchell does not like peach flavored things.
At all. That and passion fruit are my least favorite.
And
anything.
It didn't taste like peach like at all. I think it was because like the coconut really balanced it out really nicely.
I was pleasantly surprised.
I think there was one that I got a while ago. I don't remember what it was. But, it was the Hula Girl?
Yes, I think that was what it was.
No.
No? Maybe not?
No, it was something that I wanted it to be creamy, and it wasn't. Like, I expected it to have coconut cream, but it had the coconut flavor in it.
I remember that, but it wasn't the Hula Girl?
I don't know. It looks like it was, but like...
Maybe
that was Sprite, lemonade, mango, pineapple, strawberry, coconut cream. No, I don't think it had... Whatever it was that I got, I don't think it had soda in it.
Maybe it was like a summer thing.
I think it was a refresher.
Oh, okay. Swig is fantastic. While you're looking that up, there are not many places, but I do know they just opened one in Florida. I want to say it's Claremont. But if you're in the Disney area... or obviously in the Tennessee area, you can go to Swig and give it a try. Did you find it?
No, I don't remember what it was. Anyway, I don't know. I just remember last year, maybe it was one of the lemonade ones. I just remember it saying coconut, and I assumed coconut cream, but I was wrong. Yeah. It was not coconut cream. It was just coconut.
Well, I just did confirm. It is Claremont, just open in Claremont, Florida. So... yeah, Swig is fantastic. It's cheap. It's been a place we have been going to, and then we're not that we're trying to do it more, but like it's just so easy. And we always.
Well, I'm not a big soda person.
No, you're not.
But I've recently gotten not like back into it, but like I am more okay with drinking it here and there every once in a while. And so I think that's what got me back into Swig is when it was like just lemonade or like just water based things. It wasn't really exciting for me.
Yeah.
Now that I could do I'm allowing myself to do the sodas.
Now that I can do the soda.
Every once in a while, it's like a lot more exciting. And so like I kind of save up like my soda desire for either when we go to Sonic and I can have Diet Coke with a lemon, or when we go to Swig and I can try something that's like super cool and different and also not that expensive. Like literally half the price of a Starbucks drink.
Yeah.
Which is really crazy.
Which it really is crazy when you think about it.
And almost more like satisfying because they're like all different and we're trying different things and it's like a nice little treat.
You know, there's one that you mentioned that I need to try, and I'm a little on the fence, but I'm thinking more about doing it. It was Campfire is what it was called?
Happy Camper.
Happy Camper, that's
Root beer, toasted marshmallow, half and half.
Yeah, that sounds good. I would probably, honestly, I don't know. The half and half is what I'm like, maybe. But you pointed out, you're like, why don't you do vanilla cream?
Yeah.
And I was like, that might be it. That might be the key.
I know. I don't know what I'm going to do next. I've been like looking. There's a few things that are like so similar. I don't know. Like there's this one, it's just peachy. It's Coke Zero, pineapple, peach, lime, and coconut cream.
Interesting.
I know. But it's like, it's kind of a mix between the one I just got.
Yeah.
The Waikiki and the Princess Peach.
Combining the best of both worlds.
I know. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Overall, go try Swig if there's one near you, or if you go into an area that has one, because it's fantastic. And we'll be going back there probably again soon. We already talked about it either before the baby comes or right after the baby comes, because your mom, who is a pretty picky person.
She's fairly picky, yeah.
We were talking to her about it today, and she's like, I want to try.
Yeah. I was like, what? You'd really try like a soda like this? And she was like, yeah. I was like, oh, all right. Well, we got to get you out there then.
We got to do it quick before she changes her mind.
I know.
I
know. I have to like send her the menu and let her pick something so she'll get excited about it.
Yeah. You got to pick the perfect one.
Yeah. So we also had Jackson's haircut this week. We go to a place called Pigtails and Crew Cuts. They're franchised, surely.
I think
they've
are,
got
yeah.
like I'm sure they do have a whole bunch of locations because they have some in New Jersey too.
Okay, yeah.
So they've got like a whole bunch of locations. We love them. A little pricey for a children's haircut.
It's almost double the price of a Disney haircut. Which we
No, not almost. Why do you? It's $5 more. Why do you keep saying that?
I don't know. For some reason, it's like stuck in my brain.
That is so annoying.
I said it out loud and it immediately hit. It was like,
I know. I saw your face. I was like, "What are you talking about?" It's $25 for a kid's cut.
Yeah.
And the Disney one is $20.
Yes.
Not almost
half.
double. Drama. What are you doing?
I don't know.
Anyway, they're really cute. They're really nice. We've had the same lady every single time except one time. And the one time we didn't have this same lady, we had a girl that was from New Jersey.
Yeah, and she was fantastic.
Yeah,
and
she was really good.
Literally, Amanda was like, not that the other girl wasn't, because the other girl's been great too, but we just connected with this girl.
Right.
And you were like, oh, like, do you have a business card? Like,
so we could request her, like, just so I knew her name. And she was like, oh, like, tomorrow's my last day. I was like, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. But yeah, it was so good. It's so cute. Like, it's such a cute little place. They have like a whole bunch of toys in the back for the kids to play with. It reminds me of like a kid's version of a Sports Clips. They have the little TVs at every single station. The last few times we've been there, they haven't played stuff that Jackson is really interested on TV. This time was Bluey.
He was set.
Game changer.
Yeah.
And like the last 2 times he's been totally fine getting his hair cut. And then the seats. You can have like a regular seat or you can sit in like these older vehicles. So they have
they have a plane. A wee-woo truck.
A wee-woo truck. A firefighter truck? Oh my God. A fire truck.
Police car.
A taxi.
Wow, that was weird.
I think that's it, right?
Maybe one other,
Maybe
but
there's one more.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just like a regular car
or something, yeah.
He wanted to sit in the wee-woo truck. You talked about it the whole time.
Jeep. That's what it was.
A Jeep, yep. And then he went over to the Jeep, and like there's nothing really special about the Jeep. So like he went to go sit in it, and we were like, well, you talked about the firefighter truck. Like, do you want to go sit in the wee-woo truck? And he was like, so he hopped down, and then he was like, the plane. So he settled on the plane, which I feel like he's been in the plane a few times before.
Yeah, I think he has. The plane's really cool, though.
Yeah, it is really cool. Yeah, he really liked it. So he did great. He watched Bluey the whole time, and he was laughing and talking to the hairstylist the whole time. Like, he was having a great time, and he looks so handsome.
He looks really handsome.
And he just looks so grown up.
I know.
Like, every time he gets his hair cut, it's like, we do it every few months, and he, like, grows so quick. So every time you get his hair cut, he, like, looks older. Well, because he is older. But, like, I don't know. It just takes, like, the baby away from him.
It does. It's so, he looks so handsome, but I'm like,
So
man,
handsome.
did you age again?
I
Like,
know.
or what are we
But
doing?
also his hair is so much more manageable right now. And
Yeah,
it
I
must
know.
feel great for him because he wears hats in the summer and he wears his helmet for his bike and everything. So like it must feel so nice to not have all that extra hair on him.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how much it grew out.
Yeah.
She started cutting. I was like, oh, you sure that's the right, like, you sure that's the right size on that blade? Because that's a lot of hair coming off that kid.
Yeah. He looks, he needed it though. Like he looks much better now. Like you don't realize.
Looks more put together.
Yeah. You don't realize like, you're like, okay, yeah, hair's long. And then like, you're right. I thought the same thing. She put the clip right there.
I know.
And
I was like, do you have the right guard on? I was
know.
like kind of panicking at first, but like he looks so cute.
He does. So it was a good time. I'm glad he did really well there.
Yeah. The last part of our week was Father's Day.
Yeah.
Tell me what we did.
Father's Day was great. It was all about me. I got served. I got this wonderful breakfast. I woke up to Jackson saying, "Happy birthday." And I said, it's not my birthday. He goes, Happy Mother's Day. I said, thanks, bud.
We went over it a million times.
Yeah, he literally, and technically he said Happy Dearth Day.
Dearth Day. Yeah.
Happy
Dearth Day.
Yeah. And then Happy Mother's Day. So I said, thanks, bud. I said, well, it's Father's Day. And he just laughed. I said, okay. So, no, he woke me up, came downstairs, and okay. This is a very Southern thing. And if you're not from the South, you might not get it, but biscuits and gravy, fantastic. And my papa, growing up, my papa always made the best biscuits and gravy. My mama did the biscuits, my papa did the gravy. They've passed, and thankfully we have the recipe. And
like handwritten.
And but it's also one of those, like, they just eyeballed it, you know?
Yeah, so like the recipe itself, like I've had to make my own like notes to it. Like, not like to change ingredients, but just to be like more of this. And well, all of it's been more of this and more of this because
you've worked
to perfect it.
You've worked really hard.
Years. I've worked for years on this recipe.
Yes. And Father's Day was like perfect. It was perfect in color. It was perfect in taste and perfect in the amount because somehow we'd come over and the pot of gravy was like huge. I'm like, how did you get this gravy? How this much gravy? And then when Amanda would make it, we'd have enough for like each of us, and that was it. Like no leftovers. But you did a great job. I know. I
got the amount right. There's a lot of leftover.
It was good. So good. So we started off the morning with
we didn't do the biscuits. We haven't made Mama's biscuits yet, but later in the years, Mama stopped making her biscuits, and we just started buying like the canned biscuits.
Yeah. So not much was different there.
But you know what kind of biscuits? I feel like these biscuits need a shout out.
They do.
We've been getting these frozen biscuits. So I think the first time we did the actual Pillsbury ones, and they're just like frozen biscuit dough, and you can use that instead of the cans. And then we started buying like just the store brand, and they are so delicious. I think they taste better for biscuits and gravy than the canned biscuits.
Yeah,
but like canned biscuits serve their own purpose. They have their own like things for them. Like I'm not saying that they're better overall, but like for this recipe and for like a nice like crispy buttery biscuit, it's the frozen ones. They just win.
They do. You're right. This they're so good. I'm hungry now. When we finish this, we're probably going to have to grab a snack.
Yeah, I'm starving.
So after that, we hung out for a little bit, put on some Disney live streams. It's been a nice little go-to. Played some stuff with Jack. And then for lunch, we had leftover pizza, right?
Yeah.
So I thought from the
Metro Pizza
that we mentioned, I think it was the last
I think so.
Episode. Might have been the time for that, which is fantastic here in Maryville.
This time was a little different, though.
Yeah,
it wasn't my favorite this time.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was good. A little more cheesy. And then the sauce was a little more on the chunkier side. Yeah. You mentioned that. But then we went to the park. Right? It was before Jackson's nap.
Yeah. And it poured rain on us.
Yeah, it poured rain. We were there for like 5 minutes. But it was nice.
We were there for 5 minutes. It rained and then it cleared up again.
Yes.
And it was kind of like, it was so hot that like nothing was really wet.
Yeah.
Kind of dried up pretty quick.
That was pretty much it. I'll get into dinner actually, because I forgot to mention what you guys got from me for Father's Day. So you got me got a new wallet, which I needed.
Yep. You need it very bad.
Rest in peace to my Mickey wallet that I've had for like 15 years now.
Guys, I've been trying to get him, like I was going to get him like a designer wallet for years.
She's been
years. And he was like, no. Well, he did not get a designer wallet this time, guys. Because being on one budget does not allow for a new designer wallet.
It's a nice black...
It's just a black leather wallet. Leather, like quotes.
Leather.
Yeah.
But it's great. So I really needed that. And then I got this amazing dad shirt, an amazing Spider-Man dad shirt that Jackson picked out. You said when you were
he would not let it go in the store.
It's awesome.
He was like, for daddy, and then I match. And I'm like, okay, I get it.
So he had his little Spider-Man shirt on for the day too. So that was really nice. I love that shirt.
Yeah, it was cute.
It's awesome.
Shirt is really nice.
Yeah, and then some little crafts from Jack. Maybe a little barbecue grill.
Oh, yeah, with his hands on the fire. Yeah,
and then you had him do this, like, what I like, like, what is it? You can explain it probably a little bit better.
It was like,
I like it when, or what makes me laugh, or.
Yeah, like something like, my daddy makes me laugh when.
Yeah.
What I think he's good at. Like, I love him because, like, it was cute.
It was so nice. And you were asking him his answers.
Yeah.
So it was really nice, really thoughtful.
He gave like legit no-brainer answers to 2 of them. And then the rest of them, he was like, I don't know. And I was like, Jack, think of something. So I had to give him some suggestions, but. It
was really cute.
But the 2 that he answered like right away was, it like makes me laugh when, like, dad makes me laugh when, and he said tickle, tickle, tickle. And then like
so
my dad is really good at, and he said, reading books. And I was like, oh, this is really sweet. Because you always read the books to him at night.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cute.
That was really sweet, yeah. So for dinner, we went to Smoky Mountain Brewery. And that was, we both did something different there. I was really proud of us.
Yeah. Usually we get the wings.
Yeah, the Thunder Road wings, because they're fantastic. But I got their burger. I forgot what it was called now. But it was like, I feel like it was like the brewery burger.
Yeah.
And it was 2 patties, lettuce, it had Thousand Island and pimento cheese, which I mentioned like earlier in the day that I was like really wanting some pimento cheese.
Yeah, we were at like a store or something, and you're like, oh, pimento cheese. I haven't had that in a while.
And here it was on a burger, so and it was delicious. What did you get again?
I got like a patty melt. I forgot what it was called, but it was a patty melt. It was good.
Yeah. Smoky Mountain Brewery is awesome.
Yeah.
And then I got their lager. And they do it's a brewery.
Mountain Light.
Thank you. And it's fantastic.
Oh, and I had a non-alcoholic mojito, and it was delicious.
Yes.
I think I figured out I'm a mojito girly.
You might be.
I know, because that one was really good. And then I've had another one before earlier in this pregnancy. And it was just delicious. And I don't think I've ever had an like alcoholic mojito before.
Yeah. So now when
I'm allowed to drink again,
you can actually try a real alcoholic mojito instead of the mocktail. Why don't you end up being like, I don't like this. I'd rather just stick with the mocktail.
Honestly, it would not surprise me.
So that was my Father's Day. And we spent that, of course, with my parents and my sister. So we had a really good time. Really happy we got to do that. And then
we went to Swig after.
We did.
We tried to go to Swig.
We tried to go to Swig and it was closed.
It was closed. What did we do? We went to Sonic.
Yeah. Yeah. Because early in the day, Ashley and Emma told us they went to Sonic.
Yeah.
And so we were like,
we have to go now.
Yeah. So that was Father's Day. It was really good. And that was it. The only other thing I had this week that we've been doing I want to mention is Andor season 2. Because we were finally back into that. Yeah. And it's been so good. So good. It just feels so real. The storyline is like... Yeah. I don't know. It's just different.
Yeah, it's really good. I really like Dedra. Yeah. Really like her. I think her character is so complex.
I hope... I was about to say something that's probably going to be a little bit of a spoiler, so I'll hold back. But I will just say this. There's a character in there that at this point we're in episode 4 that I feel like he's conflicted, and I really love conflicted Star Wars characters.
I think you're falling for the same thing that the people in the show are falling for.
I know.
They're setting you up that way.
I know. I hope that's not true. If they are setting us up that way, that's the most.
No, I don't think anyone else thinks that. I think you're the only person that thinks that. Because they made it. Like, remember they said that they just need like a radical group of people to do the wrong thing? Yes. That's who they're targeting. So all that stuff is set up.
I'm gonna live my own fantasy over here.
The calls are all set up because they know they're listening.
Yeah.
So I don't he's playing it off.
I know he's playing it off, but I also feel like there's a part of him that's conflicted.
I don't at all. But
we'll see who's right.
I really don't. But I love Dedra. I love Cassian Andor.
He's fantastic.
I just think that Diego Luna just plays such a good character. We were talking about it earlier.
Yes,
he's really captivating. He's really confident. Just the way he carries himself. I don't know. It's just something about him.
I want Diego Luna in Marvel, but I think his character, I want to speak very nerdish here, is very street level.
Wasn't he just in something that we watched? We were like, oh wow, that's Diego Luna.
He was Narcos, yeah, Narcos Mexico. And that was really good. But I really think he needs to join the MCU.
I know.
That's
it's nice seeing when you have the actors crossing, because a lot of people who are Star Wars fans are also Marvel fans, and it's the good ones that get to do both. You know? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, obviously Pedro, but I'm not thinking about that. Who am I thinking of? What's his name? Oscar
Isaacs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So good.
All right. Do you have anything else to add for the week?
No.
That was a good week. I didn't think we were gonna have much to talk about, and here we are.
Well, I could talk about Swig all day.
Yeah, no. I think that took up 20 minutes of the 40. So sorry, guys. What's next up on our Disney trip? What have we done planning wise?
Nothing.
We and it's probably going to be that way for the next week or two, and then after that, it's going to be serious because we're going to be close to our 60 days. It's 90 days as of, what was it, today?
Yeah.
90 days as of the day we're recording this that we have left.
Yeah.
So, and also if you're listening and you're going to be down there at the same time as us, let us know, because it'd be great just to meet up, say hi. It'd be fantastic to see you guys. But nothing planned. Nothing yet. Nothing this week, I mean.
No countdown plans, nothing.
We're 8 weeks behind on that one.
Yeah, I know.
Since we talked about it.
Oops.
All right, so let's get on to our most recent YouTube series, which is our Disney World trip that we took this past fall. Again, if you have no idea what we're talking about, it's on our YouTube channel. It's where we take our toddler, Jackson. He was just, a little over 2.5 when we took him this past trip. And it was just the three of us. We stayed at the Polynesian in Bay Lake. It was fantastic. We were there for 4 days, something like that.
We had 5 full days.
5 full days. Yeah. So check it out on YouTube. Again, you can find the link below, or maybe if you're watching on YouTube, then you can find it there. But let's get us started off. We're finishing up this past week was our last part of our Magic Kingdom day.
Yep. So. We went to the Tiki Room, which I think it was Jackson's first time ever in the Tiki Room.
Definitely was, yeah.
I think he enjoyed it more than what I thought he would.
I remember you saying, you were like, I don't know if he'll really like the Tiki Room. You're like, yeah, there's a lot to look at, but it's also...
I thought it was going to scare him.
Yeah, and I was going to say, that was one of the main things I remember you saying was scaring him, because of the
But we were...
thunder.
It wasn't too crowded, and so we kind of got I think we got an empty row, didn't we? Or maybe it wasn't so crowded where we were able to sit in the middle, but have no one next to us. So I could have just left with him. We made sure we sat in one of the rows, one of the sections that we were right by the exit doors.
Yes, yeah.
So if he got scared, we could just go. But he loved it.
Yeah,
it's cute.
It was really cute. I'm glad we did it with him.
I don't think he talks about it much because it's not a ride you can see from the outside.
Yeah.
Or show, and it's not something you can watch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On TV. I mean, I guess you can, but it's not it doesn't have to do with a character.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to relate.
So he doesn't think or talk about it very much, but I think he enjoyed it.
I do too. Yeah.
We'll probably do it again this year.
Yeah.
And then a very important topic.
I know. I was about to take it and I was like, you know what? I'll let you have it.
Snacks.
Disney snacks.
We had popcorn.
What Disney snack is a snack that smiles back for you?
The ice cream sandwich. Duh.
Out of everything, churros, popcorn, pretzels, cream cheese pretzels, pepper jack, cream cheese pretzels. What's the best?
I don't know.
Or is it vary based on...
It varies.
Okay.
Like, sweet would definitely have to be the ice cream sandwich. I want to say the cream cheese pretzel, but like, it's just not. It's ice cream sandwich. Okay. But savory, that pepper jack pretzel is so good. But we also haven't had it for years, so it's been a long time.
Yeah.
A few years, right?
It's been a couple of years. It really has since we last had
I think when Jackson was 1, when we went, I think we had it there, remember? Because we got it from the snack station.
Very specific. We got it from the snack station. The launching pad?
Lunching pad, yep.
Yeah, launching pad. That's funny.
Right?
The snack station. Yes, we did. We did. I believe.
Or was it this past trip?
It was this past trip, but I believe the first time we went with him, we got it as well.
That wasn't the first time we went with him.
Well,
he was 8 months the first time we went with him.
I don't know. Yeah, but regardless, it has been a while since we've had the pepper jack one.
Yeah.
You're a really big fan of the pepper jack. The pepper jack's good, but I'm good with just a regular cream cheese pretzel. Yeah. But sorry, okay, you can continue with your thoughts.
So we had popcorn all at once. We had popcorn. Jackson tried his first ever Mickey ice cream sandwich, and he loved it. And then Mitchell got an orange swirl, which Jackson was not a fan of.
Yeah,
Mitchell was not really a fan of either.
Okay, let me talk it out here. I'm not really a pineapple guy, or I guess I wasn't.
Thought
I wasn't. There's a lot of things I thought I wasn't, and I long story short, I love Dole Whips now. I'm a Dole Whip guy. I'll go and get one if I can get one anywhere. But I was like, you know what? I haven't had an orange swirl in a year, because when everyone else would get a Dole Whip, I was like, oh, I don't want a Dole Whip. I never had it at that point, but I was like, I'll do something different and I'll do the orange swirl. And I really like the orange swirl. Well, we did it this time, and I was like, it's good, but it's not like how I remember
Dole
it.
Whip.
And it's no Dole Whip. So I was like, well, guess I'll probably never get that one again. But we gave it to Jackson, and he made the nastiest face.
He did not like it.
He didn't. But he ate more, but he was just
did. Yeah. It wasn't what he was expecting, I think.
Yeah. So we went really hard with the snacks at that point, because it was basically the tail end of our trip.
We were like, what have we not had that we need to make sure we grab?
This is like the biggest issue with our trips is we were like, we need to get the snack, and we push it off into the last minute.
We have so much time. Yep. We'll be here for a while. We'll get it X, Y, and Z day, not right now. And then we never get it.
And you know why I think we do is because we talk about all these different snacks. And, well, yeah. And we're like, we should just go in and get it. Make you be like, who cares? Let's just do it. But then when you get there, there's like so many factors. 1, you're hot, or 2, you're not hungry, or 3, you're going over here. And I feel like most of the time it's just like we're not hungry, or we're so close to lunch, or so close to dinner.
We have lunch plans, or we're about to go on like a bigger ride, or like we just stopped and like, ate breakfast or whatever it was. And like
it's like, well, can't do the Dole Whip now. And it's like, we just got to do it. Like we're on vacation. So what if we have a full belly? But that's 90 degrees.
But that is what we did talk about for this trip coming up, is that like we should just go in and just get whatever we want. Like I was talking to you about like seeing, I think it was on Father's Day, because I think it was early in the morning and they were walking past a few snack carts, and I was like, I just want to grab a cotton candy at 9:00 in the morning in Magic Kingdom. Like, what is so bad about that?
I know. It's like
Amanda on cotton candy is another level.
That is another level. Go watch our Disneyland vlogs if you want to see that level. That was wild.
Well, that was because I was the only one who was eating the cotton candy.
Yeah.
You didn't like it because it was peppermint flavored.
Yeah, no. If you're going to get cotton candy, do it right.
It was Christmas, and it was delicious, by the way. It was very good. Disneyland doesn't do any snacks wrong.
Yeah, well, you're 100% on that one.
I know.
So after the snacks, we went over to Pirates. And it's like become a tradition that we're doing Pirates on our last day, Yeah,
it's almost like a good closing.
Yeah. It's like we start with our ride, and then we try to we didn't close with it, but like we made sure we did it that night, and Jackson really loves pirates, and it's so much fun going on it with him too. And so we did that, and then we went over to Carousel Progress, which Amanda was like, for a while, she's like, I don't know if he's ready to watch it. And I was like, you're probably right, but I really just want to take him on it. Because the reason why is Jackson doesn't really sit still for that long. And especially at that time. Yeah. Especially at that time, like, it was hard to get him to sit down in front of even sitting down in front of a TV just to sit.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, he'll spend like 5 minutes and then he hops out of the chair and he's doing his own thing. So that was one of your like points was, is he even going to sit down? And what happens if he gets bored? Like, we're sitting in there for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a really good point.
And you're not really allowed to eat?
Yeah. No, you're not. And we're just like, we'll just try it.
So it's like no snacks. Like,
nothing.
What do you do?
Yeah. And you know what? It might have been because he was tired, but he sat down the entire time and he enjoyed it.
We were also in one of like the closest rows. And so he was paying attention to the dog most of the time.
Yeah. Every time we went into the room, he goes, a doggy. And it's like, yep. Or a puppy. I forgot which one, but so I was really happy. Carousel Progress is like a really big deal for Amanda and I. We love that show. So yeah. Then what do we do after that?
People Mover, obviously.
Obviously.
What do you do whenever you walk through Tomorrowland? You go on the People Mover.
Has there ever been a time when you have walked through Tomorrowland, or at least done something in Tomorrowland and not done the People Mover? Because it's really hard for me to remember a time where not just walking through, like you're intentionally in Tomorrowland for some reason.
Probably not.
Right?
Yeah.
Like for some reason it's
like even if they have a longer line, it's still like shorter than any of the other lines.
Yeah. Oh, hey, someone's on Space Mountain right now. Do you want to do People Mover while they're on that?
Yeah.
While we wait?
Right.
Oh, they're on Tron. Let's do People Mover.
And it's so easy for like the kids to do and just like pop them on too.
Yeah. People Mover's great. What happened? We went to we started walking back to the park. It was nighttime. Fireworks were starting, and we were kind of watching as we were
decided
going.
like not to like stop on Main Street and do the fireworks and just kind of like walk through it.
Yeah, we just had more stuff we wanted to do with Jack. So we did Under the Sea, Ariel's Adventure, Under the Sea, Journey of the Little Mermaid. Yeah, that's it. It's Under the Sea. It's Under the Sea for sure. There's so many. There's the titles for the Little Mermaid attractions and shows are too much for me at Disney World, but this one is for sure Under the Sea, Journey of the Little Mermaid.
Wow. All right.
Did you enjoy that full title there?
Sure did.
Did you enjoy my rant?
And then we ended up stopping and watching the fireworks, which is the most ironic part.
Yep.
But we were in like the back, and it was towards the end, and like Jackson was kind of into it, and we just kind of like stopped and like watched a little bit of it together, like between the trees. It was really sweet.
It was good. It was you and Jack had a little moment together, and that was nice. Yeah, and then we did Peter Pan. I think we walked right on Peter Pan from my memory.
I think so.
It was like perfect timing. And then we finished with what? What was the last thing we did?
You want to know that I just don't remember like most of this night, by the way. I'm like reading it from the notes and I'm like, wow, we did that. We did that. Apparently it was Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah. Winnie the Pooh. It was great.
It's a cute ride.
Yeah. Jackson loves that ride. So it was a really good night. Really, really good time. That was it from our Magic Kingdom night.
That's all she wrote.
That's all she wrote. In Magic Kingdom, there's so much to do for Jack.
Yeah.
And we just try to cram it all in at that day.
And we did. We did great.
We really did. We did a lot of meet and greets that whole Magic Kingdom day. And we did a lot of rides for him. And so
I think he was happy.
He was very happy and he was very tired.
And a lot of like re-rides of things too, like things that we've done like on the first few days we like came back and did more of.
Yeah.
So it was good.
It was good. That was it. I will say with we probably have one more premiere. We've been doing premieres and YouTube. If you don't know what premiere is it's just the vlog comes out live. We can all kind of watch it together and chat, and it's totally free. It's just every Sunday at 3, but this next Sunday is going to be probably our last one, what we have tomorrow, because we're recording on Friday, June 20th. But if the baby girl doesn't come here before that, then Sunday the 22nd.
Last one.
that's going to be the last. Well, we have 2 or 3 more vlogs coming out after that, but we will not have premieres. We'll just release those.
Yeah.
Which is crazy that we started this series a month or 2 ago, and it's getting us all the way until the baby's here.
After she's here,
Yeah. Which is awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. Do you have anything to add from our Magic Kingdom night? Anything you remember? Or anything like that stood out that maybe
wasn't? I don't remember much of that night. It's sad.
It's kind of weird that you don't.
Yeah.
It's like you got the whole Men in Black like zap.
I know. I got zapped.
You're like,
I'm done.
Did we really go there that night?
Yeah. Weird. You know what I do remember? I remember spending a lot of time sitting and eating the snacks, and that really annoyed me.
Yeah. You're not much of a sit down at Disney kind of person.
And you're very much a hurry up and wait kind of person.
Yeah. I am.
You have no sense of urgency, which works out really bad for me with a lot of anxiety and a lot of like go mentality. We just sat on the benches right outside of Tiki Room, like that wall, and we sat
for like
there
10 minutes
for
at least.
Ever. I remember like folding up rain gear, like putting all that stuff away, like, and we're sitting there and like we ate our popcorn, and Jackson and I ate the Mickey bar, and then we got up to go. Mitchell's like, all right, I'm gonna go get an orange swirl, and I was like, what? Like, we just sat here all this time.
Then we sat down again,
and then we went and sat down again. I was so annoyed. I was like, this is unreal.
Well, also,
and for a snack that wasn't even worth it.
No, but also it was so nice out. It wasn't that hot, and I was just kind of like, sometimes I like to just sit and take it in.
We did already. We don't need to do it twice in a row.
Yeah, it was a whole different snack. You know, you just got to sit down.
And it wasn't good, and Jackson didn't like it.
Yeah, so that's why we moved on.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was a good night. I was looking through our pictures too. I was like, is there anything that we missed? The only thing that we didn't talk about, it's not even a big deal, is on our way out, I went over to Tiana's just to take some pictures of it at night, because I think it looks really nice at night.
Yeah.
We've got to do it at night. Hopefully this next trip. We'll try to manage with 2 babies. I don't know.
I am not set on doing any adult ride on this trip. I have no idea how it's going to go. This baby is going to be so young. Like,
it's going to be
going to be crazy.
We're definitely not going to put too many plans. Like, we're going to talk breakfast and things like that, and places to eat. But as far as like specific attractions go, I mean, we're gonna, as long as Jackson reaches test track height, which as of right now at home, and we're gonna go by Disney height. We're not obviously we're cast members. We're not gonna sit there and go, well, he's 40 inches at home. I would never do that. But right now he's 39.5. So if he reaches that, we'll probably do that. And that's really it. There's nothing else opening up, right?
No.
Nothing new. So like that's like a main priority for me.
Yeah, I just can't prioritize like adult rides right now. Like even rides that Jackson can do that she won't be able to. It's gonna be hard.
It will be like Barnstormer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Slinky.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he's tall enough now to do Seven Dwarfs.
Yeah. 39 is Seven Dwarfs.
Yeah.
38 is Slinky.
Yeah.
So he's good for those.
I didn't even think about Seven Dwarfs.
I think it's 39.
I think it is too. I could be wrong. We'll have to look it up. 39 or 38. We'll have to look. But
yeah, it'll be hard because she's just going to be so young. And like, I know like we'll have people to like help watch her, but like, who knows what her temperament's going to be, like how hot it is, like what we're even going to have time for.
If she has a jersey in her, we're in trouble.
I know.
We're in trouble.
Well, she'll have it because Jackson has it.
It does.
She's a product of me, so she'll have
Jackson
it.
has an attitude, I always remind Amanda exactly where that attitude comes from.
You married this attitude. You're welcome.
All right, guys. I think that's it for this episode. Thank you for listening. And as always, we'd love for you to join us over on any of the other social medias that we're on, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Patreon, of course. Please come over there and join us over there. It would be great. And again, if you like what we do, leave us a 5-star review, or hit that like button. Follow us, subscribe, wherever you are listening to. Just continue to join us weekly. We appreciate that. Again, thank you so much for your support. And we will see you all next week.